In this video, I will reveal to you the best ways to develop six-pack abs. Make sure you watch until the end. How are things going with these beautiful ladies around you? I have to say, it hasn't always been easy for me, too, but I've always had my fair share of beautiful, beautiful ladies. Today I am going to discuss with you one of the tips to improve our game and look more beautiful. I will teach you how to develop your six-pack abs. I will show you some practical ways which, with your patience and determination, will guarantee you a nice six-pack shortly. Before we start, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so and press that red bell button. Now let's see what this video has for us today. 1. Stay hydrated. Water is essential for almost all aspects of health. It plays a role in everything from removing waste to regulating temperature. Staying well hydrated can also help boost your metabolism, burn extra belly fat, and make it easier to get a set of six-pack abs. One study found that drinking 500 milliliters of water temporarily increased energy expenditure by 24% for up to 60 minutes after eating. Other research shows that drinking water can also reduce appetite and increase weight loss. A study of 48 middle-aged and older adults found that people who drank water before each meal lost 44% more weight in 12 weeks than those who did not. Water requirements can vary depending on various factors including age, body weight, and activity level. However, most research recommends drinking around 1 to 2 liters, 34 to 68 ounces, of water per day to stay well hydrated. Studies show that drinking water can temporarily increase metabolism, reduce appetite, and increase weight loss to help you lose stubborn belly fat. 2. Stop eating processed foods. Heavily processed foods like chips, cookies, crackers, and convenience foods are generally high in calories, carbohydrates, fat, and sodium. Not only that, but these foods are also generally low in key nutrients such as fiber, protein, vitamins, and minerals. Eliminating these unhealthy junk foods from your diet and replacing them with whole foods can increase weight loss, reduce belly fat, and help you achieve a set of six-pack abs. This is because it takes more energy to digest whole foods high in protein and fiber, which can burn more calories and maintain your metabolism. The nutrients in whole foods, like protein and fiber, also keep you feeling full to reduce cravings and help with weight loss. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes are all nutritious alternatives to prepackaged ready meals like frozen meals, baked goods, and savory snacks. Processed foods are high in calories, carbohydrates, fat, and sodium. These foods require less energy to be digested and also lack important nutrients like protein and fiber that can help with weight loss. 3. Do more cardio. Cardio, also known as aerobic exercise, is any form of exercise that increases your heart rate. Regularly incorporating cardio into your routine can help you burn extra fat and speed up your path to a set of six-pack abs. Studies show that cardio is particularly effective when it comes to reducing belly fat, which can help make your abdominal muscles more visible. One small study found that doing cardio exercise 3 to 4 times a week significantly reduced belly fat in 17 men. Another review of 16 studies found that the more cardio people exercised, the more belly fat they lost. Aim for at least 20 to 40 minutes of moderate to vigorous activity per day, or between 150 and 300 minutes per week. Activities like running, walking, cycling, swimming, or playing your favorite sports are just a few easy ways to make cardio part of your day. Studies show that cardio exercise can reduce belly fat, which can help you achieve six-pack abs. One review found that the more cardio people did, the more belly fat they lost. 4. Exercise your abdominal muscles. The rectus abdominis is the long muscle that runs vertically the length of your abdomen. Although best known as the muscle that creates the appearance of the six-pack, it is also needed for breathing, coughing, and bowel movements. Other abdominal muscles include the internal and external obliques and the transverse abdomen. Exercising these muscles is essential for building muscle mass and achieving six-pack abs. However, keep in mind that abdominal exercises alone are unlikely to reduce belly fat. For example, one study found that doing abdominal exercises 5 days a week for 6 weeks did not affect belly fat in 24 women. Instead, be sure to combine your abdominal exercises with a healthy diet and regular cardio to stimulate fat burning and maximize results. Abdominal crunches, bridges, and planks are some of the most popular exercises that can help strengthen your abdominal muscles and create the look of six-pack abs. Exercising the muscles that make up your abdomen can help build muscle mass for six-pack abs. Combine abdominal exercises with a healthy diet and cardio to optimize results. 5. Increase your protein intake. Increasing your intake of high-protein foods can help promote weight loss, fight belly fat, and support muscle growth on your road to six-pack abs. According to a study, consuming meals high in protein helped to increase feelings of fullness and to promote appetite control in 27 overweight and obese men. Another study found that people who increased their protein intake by just 15% reduced their calorie intake and saw significant decreases in body weight and body fat. Consuming protein after training can also help repair and rebuild muscle tissue as well as muscle recovery. What's more, one study even found that a high-protein diet helped preserve both metabolism and muscle mass during weight loss. Meat, poultry, eggs, seafood, dairy products, legumes, nuts, and seeds are just a few examples of healthy, protein-rich foods that you can add to your diet. Protein can help reduce calorie intake, as well as decrease body weight and fat. It can also help repair and rebuild muscle tissue and preserve muscle mass during weight loss. 6. Try high-intensity interval training. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT, is a form of exercise that involves alternating between peaks of intense activity and short periods of recovery. HIIT maintains your heart rate and increases fat burning. Adding HIIT to your routine can boost weight loss and make getting six-pack abs even easier. One study showed that young men who performed HIIT workouts for 20 minutes 3 times a week lost an average of 4.4 pounds, 2 kilograms, and saw a 17% decrease in belly fat over 12 weeks. Likewise, another study found that 17 women who did HIIT twice a week for 16 weeks had an 8% decrease in total belly fat. One of the easiest ways to try HIIT at home is to switch from walking to sprinting for 20 to 30 seconds at a time. You can also try alternating between high-intensity exercises like jumps, mountaineers, and burpees with a short break in between. High-intensity interval training can help increase fat burning and can be especially helpful in reducing belly fat and achieving six-pack abs. Foods to eat to gain six-packs of abs. Along with going to the gym, choosing the right foods can help you get abs faster. Here are some of the best foods to eat as part of an abdominal building diet. 1. Fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are very high in nutrients, which means they are low in calories but high in antioxidants, fiber, and an assortment of vitamins and minerals. They can also stimulate weight loss and fat burning, making them a staple of any abdominal training regimen. According to a review of 10 studies, consuming at least 4 servings of vegetables per day was associated with a lower risk of weight gain and reduction in waist circumference in women. Another study of 26,340 people found that consuming more fruits and vegetables was linked to lower body weight and decreased overall body fat, while increased fruit consumption was linked to lower body weight. The decrease in belly fat. 2. Whole grains. Whole grains like oats, barley, buckwheat, and quinoa can be a great addition to your diet if you're looking to get abs. Besides being high in fiber, which can improve weight loss, digestion, and blood sugar levels, whole grains are a good source of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Some research suggests that consuming whole grains can reduce appetite and influence your body's energy consumption, both of which can affect body composition. A small 12-week study of 50 people also found that replacing refined wheat bread with whole wheat bread resulted in a significant reduction in belly fat. 3. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds provide the perfect balance of fiber, protein, and healthy fats, all of which can be incredibly beneficial for getting abs. In a 6-week study of 48 people, consuming 43 grams of almonds per day resulted in a significant reduction in belly fat. Another study in 26 people found that consuming 35 grams of chia flour per day for 12 weeks reduced body weight and waist circumference. Pistachios, walnuts, almonds, pecans, and Brazil nuts are all great nuts to incorporate into your diet, alongside seeds like chia, flax, pumpkin, and hemp. 4. Oily fish. Oily fish like salmon, mackerel, tuna, and sardines are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which play key roles in heart health, brain function, inflammation, and weight control. Eating fish can not only help you reduce belly fat but also potentially lower risk factors for heart disease, such as high triglyceride levels. A study of 2,874 adults found that those who ate oily fish regularly tended to have less belly fat and lower triglyceride levels. Likewise, the consumption of lean fish was linked to a smaller waistline and triglyceride levels in women. Also, fish is rich in protein, which can promote abdominal toning. Research suggests that higher protein intake may be associated with less belly fat and may help reduce appetite and increase weight loss. Foods to avoid. As well as adding healthy foods to your diet, you should avoid a few that can adversely affect your waistline or your overall health. Here are some things you should limit or completely remove if you want to get abs. 1. Sweet drinks. Sugary drinks like soda, sports drinks, and juices can increase body fat and slow down progress on your abs. These drinks are not only high in calories but also high in sugar. Studies show that consuming sugary drinks may be linked to a higher risk of belly fat and weight gain. What's more, a study of 31 people found that drinking sugary drinks for 10 weeks reduced both fat burning and metabolism compared to not drinking them. 2. Fried foods. Besides being high in calories, fried foods like French fries, chicken strips and mozzarella sticks are also high in trans fat. Trans fats are produced by hydrogenation, a process that allows oils to stay solid at room temperature. Not only are trans fats linked to a higher risk of heart disease, but animal studies have also found that they can help with weight gain and increased body fat. A 6-year study in monkeys found that a diet high in trans fat resulted in weight gain and increased belly fat, even without excess calories. 3. Alcohol. In moderation, an alcoholic drink can be enjoyed here and there as part of a healthy and stimulating diet. However, excessive alcohol consumption can be harmful to both your health and your waistline. For example, a study of over 8,600 people found that more alcohol consumption was linked to a larger waistline. Another study of 11,289 people found that those who drank more alcohol on each ride were more likely to have excess belly fat than those who consumed less than 2 drinks per occasion. 4. Sweet snacks. Sweet snacks like cookies, cakes, and candies should be kept to a minimum if you're looking to reduce belly fat and increase abs definition. Many of these foods are high in calories, as well as added sugar in the form of fructose. One study showed that teens who consumed the highest amounts of fructose per day tended to have more belly fat and around 5.7 pounds. 2.6 kilograms more body fat than those who consumed the least. What's more, research suggests that fructose may increase hunger and appetite more than regular sugar, which could potentially lead to weight gain. It takes a lot of effort on your part to start seeing those beautiful abs. If you are determined, with the methods I have shared with you today, you will surely get your six-packs shortly. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Stay healthy.